Don't watch this video unless you're a venture capitalist. Recently, I told you about my letter to Warren Buffett and his handwritten reply. I must admit, I'm afraid of this new breed of billionaires. The brief period of time where I was impressed by their phallic-shaped rockets has passed, and I'm now worried about their intentions and seeming lack of conscience. I'm worried, Mr. Buffett, about how we combat that kind of an ideology. How have you stayed in touch with your humanity? By having wonderful friends, beginning with my dad, Warren. Then I told you about having the letter appraised by RR Auction after they sold a Warren Buffett artifact for $20,000, before ultimately deciding to list the letter on my own website for $1 million. Since you've watched this long, you must be a venture capitalist, so here's the full listing. The Warren Buffett letter by Nick Butler. Limited 1 of 1. Venture capitalists only. Are you a bored venture capitalist with too much money? Not sure what weird niche collectible is going to pay off bigly next? Well, now is your only chance to own a rare physical typewritten piece of history. Sometimes Weekly is proud to partner with the International Mark Twain Society to permanently rehome the soon-to-be famed Warren Buffett letter in an effort to raise seed funding for future publishing company operations. The Warren Buffett letter was typed on a 1948 Royal Quiet Deluxe in May 2025 and was returned a few weeks later with a handwritten note from Mr. Buffett, along with what appears to be a bit of Buffett's dribble. In addition to its obvious monetary value, the Warren Buffett letter's odd historic significance will certainly increase over time. In passing, the letter appears to be from another era entirely, but its content mentions several historic technologies and important figures and brands of our time, including Mr. Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, Bill Gates, the computer, Donald Trump, phallic-shaped rockets, Coca-Cola, my grandmothers, and so on. With that historic context, it sports a short, handwritten response from Mr. Buffett, age 94, to the question, how have you stayed in touch with your humanity? Along with the Warren Buffett letter, you may be eligible to receive up to 10% ownership of the Sometimes Weekly publishing company upon a review of your personal motivations and a confirmation of a basic affinity towards humanity. Or I don't know, why don't you just go buy some more sports cards, nerd? This listing includes the Warren Buffett letter, Berkshire Hathaway return envelope stamped in Omaha, Nebraska on May 28, 2025. Up to 10% ownership of the Sometimes Weekly publishing company, see terms, and a 30-second thank you video from me, Dr. Nick Butler. Terms and condition, including the possibility of receiving no ownership, 0%, for example, if you're a techno-fascist with $1 million burn. So be sure to act before this deal expires.